They just make me feel like I had choices.
They built me up. You know, they made me feel whole. And it wasn't just them. You know, they made me do the footwork, but they were there to push me every step of the way.
I was really afraid. There was a point that I wanted to give up. I felt like I was lost.
He would go to work, leave me with $6 for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I was in so much pain. I felt like my mom didn't love me. I felt like the world was against me. I didn't have my daughter. I was alone and scared.
April 1st of 2009 was my eviction date, and probably one of the lowest points in my life.
I had my son when I was 14, and my daughter, 19.
At the time that I was pregnant, there was no food at the house. Once he got in the house, I had to like hide because I was afraid he was going to hurt me. I was trying to breastfeed my child.
The darkest moment for me was when I tried to commit suicide. Something to erase the pain.
You see a lot working here, and you know, in our domestic violence shelter and our hotline, you never know what's going to be on the other end of the line when you pick up that phone. And luckily, Doorways stands ready 24 hours a day, 365 days a year to pick up the phone for people who get the courage to call our hotline seeking help from domestic violence.
Doorways takes people who are extremely vulnerable, have been through a lot of difficult, traumatic situations, a lot of instability, moving around a lot, being afraid, not really have been given the opportunity that other people have. And we work with them. We meet them where they are with the circumstances that they're in and do our very best to figure out with them what will help them be more successful, be more self-sufficient, and get on the path to recovering towards a life that they have wanted and hoped for.
We provide pathways out of homelessness and out of shelter through our Home Start supportive housing program. And they're living in apartments all around Arlington in homes where they can remain after they complete the program. And Doorways provides all of the wraparound intensive services from children's support to financial skill building and counseling services.
I lost my job, and I was a single parent. At the time, my son was 4. We stayed with some friends for a night here, a night there, but it wasn't okay for my son.
I wanted so much to just move on and move forward. I didn't want to use anymore. I was pregnant. I had such drive.
I just think Doorways is a wonderful place. It was a beautiful home, almost brand new. You know, it was safe. You had a secure locked door. It was clean.
I finally got a call from Doorways. And that was the most amazing day because I had given up hope. I didn't think I was going to have a place to go. I was lost. And they wanted to know everything about me. Not because it was their job, but because they truly cared.
Without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at.
To see where I've come from and how blessed and grateful I am, it's just a blessing that Doorways even exist.
After being at the Safe House, the shelter, for about a month and a half, I was moving into my own apartment with the kids.
What they did for me personally is brought me from a shelter type situation and gave me the tools to get my own apartment. I had almost $8,000 saved from a person that comes from where I come from and was never seen that kind of money. That was such a big deal.
And your every need is taken care of. And I didn't even know such a place existed.
They helped me find a job. They also helped me through the housing program. They find me an apartment.
They were a family. And the people that worked there knew what to do with you, even if you didn't.
I never received so much love and so much support than I did when I was at Doorways.
I graduated from the program. Doorways is still there for me. They're still calling me time to time, asking me how's it going.
How cool is it to take a mom with a little baby and show her a different way of life? I love them, each and every one, for every individual thing that they did for me and my family.